Alright guys, today we're going to pop a couple of these mulberries. They're getting nice and tall and healthy into a lot bigger of a pot. I don't want to run out of room or anything for them, so today we're going to mix them in our fox farm with our cocoa coir. We started off with our cocoa coir for all of our seedlings and stuff like that, and we've done really well. And then now we're going to mix basically mostly this fox farm ocean forest stuff. We're going to mix in a bit of the cocoa coir, obviously, and be very careful transplanting, obviously. A lot of plants do not like to be moved around from pot to pot, so. But once they are in there, they just thrive, so let's check it out. Alright, camera set up, we're good. So we filled them up almost halfway, and then we want to get them wet. So we want that soil to be nice and damp for the soil to go in, but not muddy, obviously. And when we bought our grow light, it came with a couple of forks, and I'd call forks and spoons because they're so small, but it ends up working out perfect for this little stuff. I mean, it's not for the garden, but it sure is for the indoor garden. Okay guys, and if you remember, these mulberries are from berries off a tree we harvested last year out of our backyard. And over the winter we were just bored, so that's what we decided to do, is take a couple berries out of the freezer and grow them. And me and my son have been having fun doing it and growing and staying busy while we can during these times. Okay, that's nice and damp now. Another thing, I like to just get these, when I'm transplanting something, a little bit damp along the edges so it pops out nice for me. Now I'm going to hold the stem, but not very hard, and I'm just going to squish the bottom. Look at that root system, guys. Hope you can see that. Look at that stuff. Alright, so now we're just going to make a bit of room. Still want to keep them leaves exactly where they were at the top. Okay, that one's in. I'll do this one. Just a little bit of water to dampen those outer edges. Now I'm going to take my fingers and I'm going to place it on the stem. I'm going to just squeeze with these two fingers. Blammo. A lot of rooting around the outer edges. So, I'm going to squish her. Yeah, I'm happy with that. Okay guys, now we're going to take our fox farm. Okay, you want to make sure your plant's nice and sturdy in there. Just pack down a little bit of a press. Now you want to always keep them bottom leaves above the dirt. Don't be burying it up thinking it'll like that. It does not like that. So, nice and straight. Okay. Now it's not quite all the way full, and I'm going to spray it down here. I'm not going to pour water on it, so I don't want to create any holes or anything like that. I just want to make everything sink down nice and be damp for it. Never thought I could have brought my big sprayer out, but I do use my like neem oil in it, so I'm gonna have to buy myself a nice bigger sprayer for the winter when I'm doing all this indoor stuff. so I don't have to swap out, clean it out as much. Okay, I'm really loving that. Once you feel weight, you know that the soil, it's nice and damp for it. A lot of these soils aren't heavy. They got lots of different mixtures of it, of the cocoa coir and obviously the styrofoam looking stuff. So a lot of times I know my plants are ready for a bit of water when they feel light. Okay. Make sure this guy's pushed down and straight. Give him a starting chance to thrive. Now there's a couple leaves that are starting to touch the ground on my other plants that I haven't transplanted yet. I just cut those leaves off. You don't want any green touching the ground. That's just asking for sickness or anything else. So you want to give your plant everything you can to survive. So, and then eventually we'll start watering from the bottom after these plants get established in these pots, and they're just going to explode, guys. Okay, I'm happy with that. I hope you guys are. And don't forget to smash that like button, guys. Really helps me out. And go out and grow something, guys. If you can't grow something outdoors, you know, get indoors. There's always berries and everything else you can try and grow, guys. So smash that like button. Canadian Proud, get outdoors, guys.